In today's age, where we are witnessing drastic climate changes, it seems that combustion engine would phase out super soon. Since the future is electrified, Mercedes-Benz decided to bring in their all-electric vehicle to the Indian soil, the Mercedes-Benz EQC. I would like to thank the Benchmark Cars for giving us the opportunity to review the EQC.
Mercedes-Benz EQC is based on the Mercedes-Benz GLC platform, which means it looks quite similar to the GLC. Up front, the EQC is instantly recognizable as something different. The headlights look stunning with the hint of blue inside of them. And the fiber optic light strip that runs atop of the grille, which in a way connects both the daytime running lights and seems quite futuristic. Daytime running lights also double up as turn signal indicator. Headlights light up with a little welcoming animation which will for sure grab some eyeballs when you start your EQC. You get a gloss black grille with chrome inserts that holds the big and bold three-pointed star, dominating its way around. The side profile of the EQC is where the most of the electric vehicle highlights can be seen. On the fender, you get the EQC badging, and those lovely 20-inch alloys also get highlights of bright blue to them. Tire size on this car is 255/45 R20. You also get a footboard in the EQC, but it's not really required since the car is not very high off the ground. ORVMs are finished in gloss black and houses a camera for the 360-degree view and also turn signal indicators. Moving to the rear end, the EQC looks marvelous. If you take a glance on the boot, on the left is the EQC badge and on the right hand side sits the 4MATIC badge indicating that it gets a 4-wheel drive system. EQC features an all LED taillight setup wherein a strip of LED light is seen going across the boot and joining the taillights on either sides. Bumper gets blackened finish on the lower ends, which houses the reflectors along with the number plate. EQC offers a decent 500 liters boot space that can gobble up some large articles without any hassle. Talking about the spare wheel, a smaller tire known as Space Saver comes with the EQC instead of an alloy. It's not present inside the car at this moment. It would have been removed due to certain reasons, but yes, it gets a spare wheel. There's also an electric boot on offer to ensure an easy breezy experience. And since it's an electric vehicle, here in place of a fuel inlet, you get a charging port. The upper one is used for only AC charging, whereas DC charging makes use of both the ports. All those different yet smart design cues contribute towards making the EQC something elegant yet very much futuristic. So let's take a look at the inside of this all-electric Mercedes. If you have been in latest generation Mercedes-Benz cars, then you will instantly feel home inside the EQC. The first thing to grab your attention is the big touchscreen display that is stretched all the way till the driver's gauge cluster. The EQC's interior is perfect combination of high-tech as well as traditional Mercedes-Benz style language. The dash seems to be slightly inclined towards the driver. Center console gets piano black finish and houses various controls like a big touchpad to control the infotainment system, and on its right are volume control switch, a button to turn off the infotainment display, parking camera button. And on the left are the buttons for drive mode selector, parking sensors on and off button. There's also cup holders that have been perfectly hidden. The MBUX touchscreen infotainment system is just brilliant. The user interface is quite simple with easy to use menus. All the transitions and overall experience is fluid, smooth, and responds very quickly to all your inputs. MBUX comes jam-packed with features and you can perform a long list functions using the infotainment system. To add to the luxury inside the EQC, a 64 color option ambient lighting uplifts the in-cabin experience. The driver's displays can be changed to 3 different modes: Classic, Sport, and Progressive. I personally prefer the Progressive theme because the red highlights look very appealing and aggressive. There's a Burmester sound system that offers rich and crisp clear audio quality. You also get a voice assistant to perform various functions, so it goes like, "Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
set the temperature to 23 degrees.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side at 23 degrees.
As you press the car charging button on the center console, a whole new menu comes up with the charging options, a battery consumption, energy flow, and much more. And since it is a Mercedes, it is bound to be luxurious. You get massage function for both the front seats with 2 settings, wave massage and pulsating massage. And you can also adjust seat setting like side bolstering and lumbar support. Below the touchscreen infotainment system, the controls for HVAC system are present along with a few more buttons for the infotainment system controls. Dashboard gets a mix and match of various elements that give the premium feeling inside of EQC. There's also the signature copper colored vents with flute shaped inserts. You get to see high quality materials all around the cabin. The glove box is also decently sized. Central armrest also opens up to have more storage space, and there are 2 Type-C charging ports on offer. Let's hop in and check out what the back seat feels like. Since it's a Mercedes, it's bound to be luxurious. Black and beige theme for the interior really matches with the premium feeling inside the EQC. Doors too get soft touch materials on them. Legroom on offer is not as much as you would expect from a car costing over rupees 1 crores, but it's quite good to be chauffeured around. There's also a separate climate control system for the rear seats where you can toggle the temperature and the fan speeds and set temperature as per your convenience to relax in the back seat. The cabin is plush and feels like a cocoon where you're safe and comfortable at all times. Now the question remains, how do you charge it? The EQC has a claimed range of up to 450 kilometers. This is the claimed range on papers only. You can expect a real world range of around 350 to 375 kilometers when it's driven efficiently. Mercedes-Benz will provide and install a wall box charger at your residence, and it functions at 7.5 kilowatt and takes 10 hours for a full charge. You can also charge the EQC via a regular 15 ampere plug at 3.4 kilowatt, taking a leisurely 21 hours of top-up time. Finally, it's time to get rolling. Is this even on? I'll just turn it on now. It's on! The first thing you notice when you start the car is the NVH, or rather the lack of NVH. Being an EV, it's sure that it'll be super silent and super smooth. It's simply undistinguishable if it has been turned on or not. The first thing you feel when you press the accelerator is the instant torque available. This instant torque makes overtaking a child's play and makes the EQC achieve insane speeds in the blink of an eye. Also, the sound insulation on the EQC is remarkably good, and thanks to the silent motor, you hardly hear any outside disturbances inside the car. While on the move, the first thing you notice is the low speed ride, which is a bit jittery and feels stiff for a SUV. The low placement of battery may become a potential problem in the Indian road conditions, so you have to be a bit careful over potholes and uneven patches. Stiff suspension was necessary for this heavy SUV. Battery has been placed low down to keep the center of gravity low, which makes this SUV handle brilliantly. The way it holds its line is impeccable for a vehicle of this size. High-speed cruising and driving on the twisties is a piece of cake of this SUV. EQC is for sure a driver-focused SUV that loves to be pushed around. The car can in theory be used in one-pedal mode due to regenerative braking. Regenerative braking charges the battery when brakes are applied. Also, the car offers sure-footed stopping power, which is a trait to be loved in German cars. The steering trait is light at lower speeds and weighs up quite nicely at higher speeds. The steering rack is a quick one and making high-speed maneuvers inspires great confidence. In sport mode, it does weigh up really well, while on the other hand, comfort mode makes it a breeze to go around in city traffic. All in all, the EQC for sure is a driver's car. Making a quick maneuver in the city or cruising on triple-digit speeds on the highway, the EQC is excellent at doing it all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to RevBuzz to never miss any updates.